Hi there, it's Kim Denny with Inspired Designs, and I hope you are super excited to complete your 3 pumpkins design. You picked a really cool one, so I hope you're super excited about this. One of the things that is the best thing to do before starting your design is go ahead to my Facebook page, which is Inspired, and find the photo in the photo album and save it to your phone. That way you're going to have a reference to look out as you're completing your project, since you won't have a completed project right in front of you. Now, make sure that you watch the video with the general tips and basic instructions that I put in your party page. That is going to help you to complete this. And in this video, I'm going to give you just tips on which sections to do in which order. So if you want to jot this down, it's going to be super simple. You're going to complete your stems, or excuse me, your leaves first. And you'll just be able to see those. So your project looked something like this. So your leaves are going to be these little curved pointed ones. So you'll go ahead and you'll tie onto a leaf. You'll follow those basic directions which told you to outline that section, then do the random fill, then outline, then the random fill, outline, random fill till it's as thick as you would like. Then you will do that border technique that I taught you in the video, which gives you this little bit of a defined outline. And basically for the border technique, all you're doing, if you call this nail A and this one B and this one C, you would loop around A and B 2 times, and then you would loop around B and C 2 times, and you would just continue around. So you're doing the leaves first, so finish all 3 leaves, then go ahead and finish off your stems. And the reason why we do this in this order is it will create a bit of a 3-dimensional look for you. Yeah, you can see it here. So do you see how the leaf sits down lowest, then the stem's a little higher, and then the pumpkin sits on top? So that gives you a little bit of a 3-dimensional effect. When you finish your leaves, go ahead and press that string down a bit, because you're going to go over some of those same nails to complete the stem. So see, you have a leaf here, you'll push that down a bit, and then your stem is going to overlap. So after you finish all the stems, you'll push those down a bit, and you can leave your long tail ends hanging until the end if you'd like, and then just put a little dot of glue on them and trim them up all at once. When you received your design, you had this little bit of orange outlined, because this middle pumpkin is going to be the first pumpkin you do. Once again, with that 3-dimensional look, it sits a little bit further back than the other 2. So that's how you make it look like that. And the reason why I outlined it is because it is a little bit of a strange shape since you're building those other 2 pumpkins on top. So when you do this middle pumpkin, go ahead and tie your string onto any nail. Fill in just inside the lines that I outlined for you. Okay? Once you've done that with as many random layers as you would like, so it looks good to your eye, and you can see on mine, I leave it so you can see some of the wood through the pumpkins. So once that looks good to your eye, you're going to do that border, that looping every 2 nails, across the top, across the bottom. You don't need to do the sides because they're going to be covered up. So you could, for instance, go across the top and then just take your string all the way down here, do the looping every 2 across the bottom, and then you're going to loop every 2 going up these stripes that you see on the pumpkin. So you have 1 stripe here, you have another stripe here, and you've got this little baby stripe over here. Once you've completed that pumpkin, press him down a little bit, because you're going to build these other 2 pumpkins on top of that. It won't matter which of these 2 you do next. You can go ahead and just hop into whichever one you'd like, because that'll build on top, and then when you do the border, it'll cover up that edge that you didn't cover up on the first one. So I hope that gives you some general instructions on how to do it. You're going to go in order of leaves, stems, pumpkins. So I recommend completing all 3 leaves first, all 3 stems next, then start with your middle pumpkin, and then either of the 2 side ones. Now, if you have any questions as you're completing your project, the easiest place to find me is on my Inspired Facebook page. Go ahead and send me a direct message right through there with any question that you have. And While you're there, be sure to like the page so we can stay connected. If you love doing your project, go ahead and leave a review on Etsy and or Facebook. I really appreciate it, and that really helps me out a lot. Also, keep in mind that you can order projects anytime. So if you would like to order individual ones to sit at home and do, that's fine. If you'd like to set up a party like you're experiencing maybe right now, then let me know and I'll be happy to set that up for you. Or if you really didn't like doing this yourself, but you love the way the finished projects look, just let me know and I'm happy to string them for you, send them out to you. You can hang them right on the wall. You don't have to do any work that way. Also, I'm happy to do custom orders, so if you don't see something in my photo albums that you have in mind, let me know and I'll see if I can make it happen for you. Thanks so much. I hope you have a super fun time doing your project. Can't wait to see the pictures when it's done. Bye-bye.